experiment here. This is a little. I'm going to play you a bit of the first movement of the Ninth Symphony. This is not the Ode to Joy, by the way, in case you're wondering. This symphony is an hour and 15 minutes. So, just in case you're wondering, since we're still in here, I was like, I'm going to leave long before. Okay, just in case you're wondering, in the first movement, that little tune that I was playing right now, this is the first movement. It takes another hour to get to the Ode to Joy, but it's hidden right there. That little tune I was playing. It's hidden right there in the winds they play. It's a little like Easter egg that Beethoven has put there, and it takes a while before you get to it. I'm just going to skip to it because I think that's what everybody imagines. And why did I choose this production by Franz Liszt, who was like the greatest pianist and no pedal? Okay, this is what happens in the fourth movement. It's a super famous start, right? You probably heard this. This is going to be very, very, very messy. I'm just trying to read this here, but it starts like this. And then it starts with the cellos and basses going. Movement in the last movement, like it's a quote, like you're remembering something. And a little bit of the second movement, which goes, and then a little bit of the third movement, so he's bringing back all the memories of the whole piece, which is very beautiful and slow, so I'm not going to play it. And then you get this little mysterious bit, which goes like this, and you're going to see why I'm doing this, and then you all can go. Mysterious. Don't really know what's going on in the music right now. And then cello and basses continue. And you've been waiting almost an hour for this moment here, and you hear. just by the cellos and basses. Comes with the singers later on. So simple. And you know how this goes. I'll just play the next little bit. There's a final thing, I promise. But there's this bit where the bassoon comes in. Counter melody that's played right there by the bassoon. Famously, Leonard Bernstein was conducting this in conducting class, which he went to the same school that I did, with the Curtis Institute of Music. And Fritz Reiner, the conducting teacher, said, "Close your score." And he said, "Sing the bassoon line." And Bernstein couldn't do it. And he got kicked out of class that day. He failed that day. However, he's the only student that ever got an A from Fritz Reiner. Of course, you know, he did pretty well for himself. All right, well, that's, if you want to hear more, you're going to have to come to hear the little orchestra on the 18th. Thank you so much for having me. All right, thank you all.